The story of the Mary Celeste is one of the most enduring and mysterious maritime legends in history. On December 5th, 1872, the brigantine ship was found drifting aimlessly in the Atlantic Ocean, some 400 miles off the coast of the Azores Islands. The ship was intact, its cargo undisturbed, and there were no signs of struggle or violence aboard. Yet, inexplicably, the crew had vanished without a trace, leaving behind one of the most haunting mysteries of the sea. The Mary Celeste had set sail from New York City on November 7th, 1872, bound for Genoa, Italy. She was carrying a cargo of denatured alcohol, along with her captain, Benjamin Briggs, his wife Sarah, their 2-year-old daughter Sophia, and a crew of 7 experienced sailors. By all accounts, the weather was favorable, and the ship was in excellent condition. Captain Briggs, a seasoned and well-respected mariner, had carefully selected his crew, and the voyage was expected to be uneventful. However, less than a month later, the ship was found adrift by the DEI Gracia, another brigantine captained by David Morehouse, who knew Captain Briggs personally. Upon spotting the Mary Celeste floating without her sails, Morehouse and his crew boarded the vessel, hoping to offer assistance. What they discovered instead was a scene that defied explanation. The Mary Celeste was completely deserted, her crew nowhere to be found. The ship's lifeboat was missing, but otherwise there were no signs of emergency or foul play. The ship's logbook was last updated on November 25th, indicating that everything had been normal up until that point. There was no water damage, no storm debris, and the ship appeared seaworthy. The cargo of alcohol was undisturbed, and all personal belongings, including valuable items like the crew's clothing, the captain's navigational instruments, and the ship's money, were still in place. Its meals were found partially prepared, as if the crew had left in the middle of their daily routine. The most unsettling detail was that the ship's only lifeboat was gone, suggesting that the crew had deliberately abandoned ship. But why? The sea was calm, and the Mary Celeste showed no signs of distress. There were no indications of piracy or mutiny, and there was no evidence of fire or explosion. The disappearance of the crew seemed utterly inexplicable, sparking intense speculation and giving rise to countless theories, both rational and supernatural. The fate of the crew became a sensation, with the newspapers around the world offering wild conjectures to explain the mystery of the ghost ship. Some speculated that a sudden storm or waterspout may have scared the crew into abandoning ship, though the calm condition of the ship's surroundings contradicted this. Others suggested the possibility of an onboard explosion caused by the fumes from the cargo of alcohol. But even if the crew had feared an explosion, they would have returned once the danger had passed. Yet no one ever did. There were more fantastical theories as well. Some believed the ship had been cursed or haunted, its crew spirited away by malevolent forces. Tales of the Bermuda Triangle and sea monsters were whispered among the superstitious, as sailors feared the wrath of the ocean's darkest mysteries. Others thought the crew had fallen victim to pirates, or that a mutiny had taken place, though the lack of violence or looting aboard the ship cast doubt on such explanations. One of the most enduring and eerie theories involves phantom islands or encounters with alien life. Stories circulated about mysterious ships and ghostly islands that lured sailors to their doom, vanishing them from the face of the earth. Could the Mary Celeste have fallen prey to something beyond human comprehension? The lack of any physical evidence only deepened the mystery. Captain Morehouse and his crew sailed the Mary Celeste to Gibraltar, where a formal investigation was launched. The court examined the ship, the logbooks, and the crew's personal effects, but found no concrete clues. The only oddity was a deep gouge in the ship's bow and some scratches on the hull, but they were not considered significant enough to explain the abandonment. After months of deliberation, the court declared the case unsolvable, further cementing the mystery in the annals of maritime lore. To this day, no one knows what happened to Captain Briggs, his family, or the crew of the Mary Celeste. Theories continue to circulate, ranging from plausible accidents to the supernatural. But the ghost ship remains one of the most enduring unsolved mysteries of the sea, a chilling reminder of how little we truly understand about the vast and unpredictable ocean.